Every day in my clinics, I talk to people who are worried about aging. They're struggling with brain fog, low energy, and a growing list of aches and pains. They've been told it's just a normal part of getting older. But what if I told you that much of what we accept as normal aging is actually a choice? What if the difference between a life of vitality and a life of decline comes down to a few simple daily habits? I want to tell you about a woman I know. She's 94 years old, lives alone, and is sharper and more active than many of my patients who are 30 years younger. She doesn't take a cabinet full of pills. She wakes up every day feeling clear and capable. When people ask for her secret, it has nothing to do with genetics or some expensive therapy. It's a simple set of rules she lives by every morning. Her story is a powerful case study in how the right daily practices can radically change your health destiny. These aren't just feel-good tips. They are backed by solid neuroscience. If you feel like your get up and go has got up and gone, I want you to pay close attention. These 5 habits are the foundation for a longer, better life, and you can start them tomorrow. The first thing this 94-year-old does, before her feet even touch the floor, is drink a large glass of water. Specifically, room temperature water with a squeeze of lemon and a tiny pinch of sea salt. She told me she used to wake up feeling stiff and sore. Her joints ached and her mind felt cloudy. A doctor had told her it was just arthritis, something to be managed, not solved. Then a nurse friend gave her some simple advice. You're not old, you're just thirsty. After 8 hours of sleeping, your body is naturally dehydrated. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume decreases, which means less blood and oxygen flow to your brain. Your brain can literally shrink. This impairs everything. G, from mood to memory. And your joints? The cushioning synovial fluid is mostly water. Dehydration means less cushion, which feels like stiffness and pain. Now, why the lemon and salt? It's not a magic potion, but it is smart. The tiny pinch of sea salt provides trace minerals and electrolytes like sodium and potassium, which are essential for nerve function and helping your body actually absorb the water into your cells. Without electrolytes, water can pass right through you. The lemon helps stimulate digestion. She tried it, and within 2 weeks, her morning stiffness was gone. She felt sharper and had more sustained energy. She was giving her brain and body exactly what they needed after a long night of repair. This isn't just a drink. It's a strategic rehydration that sets the stage for a better brain and a better day. After her water, she goes to her window or her front porch and sits for 10-15 minutes, letting the morning sunlight hit her face and hands. She doesn't wear sunglasses. She just soaks it in. For years, she struggled with insomnia. She'd wake up at 2 or 3 a.m., mind racing, and the sleeping pills her doctor gave her just left her feeling hungover. Her grandson, who was studying neuroscience, gave her the key. He told her about the body's master clock, the circadian rhythm. This internal clock is located in a part of your brain's hypothalamus called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, and the most powerful signal to set this clock is morning sunlight. When light enters your eyes, it tells your brain to shut down the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone, and ramp up cortisol, the wake-up hormone. This does 2 critical things. First, it makes you feel awake, alert, and focused during the day. Studies show it also boosts serotonin levels, which helps elevate your mood. Second, it sets a timer. About 16 hours after this morning light exposure, your brain gets the signal to start producing melatonin again, preparing you for a deep, restorative sleep. After a week of this morning sun ritual, she started sleeping through the entire night. It was a game changer. So many of us live in a state of light pollution, looking at screens late at night and staying indoors all morning. Our bodies never get the clear signals they need. This habit costs nothing, but it's one of the most effective ways to fix your sleep, mood, and energy. Next, she does 10 minutes of gentle, deliberate movement. This isn't a punishing workout. It's a series of stretches and mobility exercises she does on her living room floor. Neck tilts, shoulder rolls, ankle circles, and the cat-cow stretch to mobilize her spine. She told me about her friend Margaret, who in her 70s had become so afraid of her arthritis pain that she started using a walker all the time. Her world was shrinking. The 94-year-old showed her a few simple movements she could do while sitting in a chair. At first, Margaret was scared, but she started with just 5 minutes, and the result was the opposite of what she feared. The movement didn't cause more pain, it eased it. After a few months, the walker was gone. She was back in her garden. Here's the science. Movement is medicine. When you move your joints, you lubricate them. You also strengthen the small, stabilizing muscles that protect them. But it's even more important for your brain. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, which is the single most important factor for its health. It also boosts a magical molecule called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which I call miracle grow for the brain. BDNF helps you grow new neurons and connections. Inactivity is the enemy. This short daily practice is what allows her to bend, reach, and carry her own groceries. It's not exercise for fitness. It's movement for freedom and a better brain. If you know someone who feels like they're a prisoner of their own body, please share this information with them. Hope, backed by a simple plan, is a powerful thing. After moving her body, she trains her brain. For 15 minutes, she sits with a cup of tea and a challenge, a crossword puzzle, Sudoku, or reading a few pages of a book on a topic she knows nothing about. This is not optional for her. She saw her husband, a brilliant man, retreat into passive television watching after retirement and witnessed his sharp mind slowly fog over. The lesson was powerful. A mind you don't use, you lose. Scientists call her daily practice building cognitive reserve. Think of your brain like a city. Every time you learn something new or solve a problem, you're building new roads and bridges between different neighborhoods. If one road gets blocked due to age-related damage, your brain has dozens of other routes it can take. People with high cognitive reserve can function at a much higher level for much longer, even if they have the physical markers of brain aging. This practice is her defense against the fog. Studies have consistently shown that staying mentally engaged and challenging your brain is one of the most powerful strategies for delaying cognitive decline. It's not about having a high IQ, it's about staying curious and active. It keeps her memory strong and her world vibrant. Her final morning habit is a breakfast built around one thing: protein. Within an hour of waking, she eats something like scrambled eggs with spinach or Greek yogurt with nuts. This is a huge departure from the breakfast many of us grew up on: toast, cereal, muffins, which are mostly simple carbohydrates. Those foods give you a quick blood sugar spike, followed by an inevitable energy crash. For older adults, this pattern is even more damaging. As we age, we all face a condition called sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle mass. It's a airy reason people become frail and lose their independence. The number one weapon against sarcopenia is protein, and its timing is incredibly important. While you sleep, your body is in a catabolic or breakdown state. If you don't give it protein in the morning, it will continue to break down your own muscle tissue for energy. Eating protein first thing gives your body the essential amino acids it needs to stop that breakdown and start repairing and building muscle. Amino acids are also the building blocks for your neurotransmitters, like dopamine and serotonin, which impact focus and mood. While your total daily protein intake is vital, research shows that front-loading your protein at breakfast is especially effective for maintaining muscle mass in older adults. Since she made this change, she feels stronger, more solid, and has none of the mid-morning energy slumps she used to. This isn't just breakfast. It's a strategy to stay strong. So there you have it. 5 simple habits, grounded in science, practiced by a woman who is defying the odds at 94. Water with electrolytes to hydrate your brain and body. Morning sunlight to reset your internal clock for better energy and sleep. Gentle movement to lubricate joints and boost BDNF in your brain. A mental challenge to build cognitive reserve. A protein-first breakfast to fight muscle loss and stabilize energy. It's the daily consistency that builds incredible strength and resilience over time. You have more power over your brain and body than you've been led to believe. Decline is not inevitable. Don't get overwhelmed. Just pick one. Which of these habits could you start tomorrow? Practice it for 1 week and see how you feel. Your age is not a diagnosis, it's just a number. The health of your brain and your body is in your hands. I want to hear from you. In the comments below, tell me which one of these habits you're going to try first. You can do this through